Welcome back to Adri's Homestead Life. In this vlog, I would like to show you my other method of how I plant my tomatoes. Also, I'm going to show you what I am doing with all the beautiful romaine lettuces that I've harvested off the raised bed just behind me, where the tomatoes will be. So, I would like to show you what I'm doing with all those lovely crunchy lettuces and how it stays fresh for me up to weeks so we can enjoy it. So hope you're gonna enjoy the vlog. Let's go and watch it. So these two beds now is full of tomatoes and we've just got the third one ready. We've used a drill, so this one looks really neat. So what we're going to do in here, do like 3, 6, 9, 12. So we're gonna have 12 tomatoes in this bed. And what we've done, put strings from the top. What goes down to the hole. The holes are roughly this deep, quite deep, because I will put half of the tomatoes. You can see the egg, cracked egg, in the bottom of those holes. So this big tomato, you know, half of this gonna be on the ground. So now I'm gonna put all these San Marzano 2 tomatoes in this bed. I will show you the end result. Okay, so I've placed all the tomatoes now in the hole. So some of them are halfway down that hole. So what I've done this time, I've put the string and I've not put a hoop around it. I've just put the plant on the top of that string and place the string around the stem, and that could hold the plant. So we'll go all along on that wire. So I've done the whole bed the same. So instead of putting a little knot and hoop around the stem, I've just placed the plant just on the top of the string like that, and that will hold a plant. Now I'm gonna cover it up and mount it up a bit like these. I've already done these 3. And that's it. So that's the end result. If you remember, in this bed I had the spinach, kale and lettuces. The spinach and the kale gone to seed, so they've gone to the animals. And some of the lettuces gone to animals as well. Some of them are here, I've just harvested them. So this is the full, just stepped on something. This is the full tomato raised bed. It's got 12 tomatoes in this one. This one has got 2, 4, 6 at the moment, but it's gonna have another 2 when I'm going to harvest this parsley and those lettuces. So I can stick another 2 there. And in here I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 I think. So I'm not sure what's gonna happen in here yet. Behind us, then we're gonna remove, we started removing the Phacelia now. When we're gonna remove all these Phacelia flowers, that probably will be tomato bed as well. So that's it so far. It is the next day after we've just cleaned one of the middle raised bed and planted with tomatoes. I removed all of the romaine lettuces, and I would like to show you what I do with it, because I clearly got loads and I've already halfway through processing them, and I thought I'll show it to you. So this has been just pulled out from the ground. I'm just gonna snap it like that. This will go to the compost, and this will go to the kitchen. I've already removed the outer leaves around the lettuce, and that's gone to the chickens. So all these now done. Some of them can still go to the chickens, and the rest will go to my compost. So I'm just carry on doing this. Hello, Sam. You joining us? And then I show you what I do with it. See you back in the kitchen. Welcome to the kitchen. So I've harvested the lettuces. I brought it in, and now I'm gonna give it a good wash in the sink. So I'm just gonna put this in my sink and give it a good wash a few times. Remove all the slugs, whatever is in it. And what I'm gonna do, I absolutely love this spinner. So I'll show you how it works. So basically this comes as a 3-piece set, a bowl. It's a sink, you can go in there and rotate. And the top, and that's when I pull this in and out, it spins inside, and the bottom in here, instant stop. So after I've spinned the lettuces, it goes in these big plastic bags and zip it. And in this way, it lasts in my fridge up to a couple of weeks. So what I'm gonna do, I probably will gonna make me maybe 3 of these size big bag, and that is just an amazing, you know, addition to all our meal. So what I'm gonna do now, I'm just going to wash these leaves thoroughly, remove the slugs, because you know there is all sorts in there. I've got a bowl in here, so anything I found, you know, it's not suitable to us to eat, that can go to my chickens. I've got turkey poults. I've got 13 baby turkeys at the moment, so they are super cute. I've got chick as well. I've got quite a few in an incubator, and some ducklings. Lots of chickens, so it's a yummy food for the chickens. All these lettuces. So I'll give it a good wash, and I'll do probably few times. Separate it. Any bits I don't need goes to this bowl, to the chickens, and spin it. With that spinner goes to the plastic bag and in a fridge. And this way I've got a constant supply of beautiful, fresh, crunchy, delicious romaine lettuces for the family to enjoy. My new creation, what I love lately, I just mixed together my homemade ketchup with homemade mayonnaise as a sauce. It goes on the salad. It's delicious. Sprinkle of salt and maybe a little bit of lemon juice, but not necessarily. Just an extra punch, extra flavor if I need. So, and we usually have it breakfast time as part of our breakfast salad. So I'm just gonna do another good soak. And I've got quite a few more to go. That'll keep me busy for a bit. And then I removed all the spinaches from that bed where the tomatoes are now. I've just showed you. They've gone to seed, so they don't taste that good. And all the kale has gone to seed, so that was a yummy treat for the animals. So this is gonna be a bit loud. I'll put this top on, close it, and just pull this handle in here, in and out, and that spins and takes the excess moisture out of this spinner. And just loads came out, look. And now this is relatively, look, dry and keeps better. So what I'm gonna do now, get the plastic bag, gently place it in it, tight, but not too tight. So like this, and that can go to the fridge. Also got so much greens to harvest from the garden, so I'm gonna carry on do this with all the rest, and this can now go to the fridge. Another glorious day, so I'm gonna plant out some more tomatoes today. I'm gonna do 6 more. I'm just getting ready the strings. 1, 2, 3, 6, 7. This is just the length, it works for me. So I'm gonna make 6 of these, and we're going to plant some tomatoes. So I've got the holes. I'm getting rid of the strings. Put them in the hole like that. And before I get the tomatoes, I'm gonna give this a very good soak. Very good soak. And see you after that. So I'm going to choose 6 tomatoes now. I've got so much more to choose on, but I've only got space for 6 tomatoes in a polytunnel. And these were now so ready. They just, you know, go all over the place. They really ready to go to the final position. So what I'm gonna do today, I think I'm going to choose 6 of these in here, because they really desperate. This one has had a little bit of a crack as well now. Hope that can recover. So I'm gonna take some Brandywine Black, Jack Breast tomato and Amish paste. See you in the polytunnel. So while we are waiting on the watering, I would like to show you what I do first to these tomato plants. So this is my tomato plant. what's going in the polytunnel. Okay, it's very bushy looking. So what I like to do, I am going to remove where my finger is, anything, any leaves and suckers what's below my finger on that stem. So you can use scissors in order to do that, or you can just pinch it out. What I do, I just pinch it off, pinch it out, and basically now it's gonna look like this. All this gonna go underground, so we don't need leaves there. So this one is the Brandywine Black. And what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna remove this from the pot. You see all that root? Oh, it's really root bound now. So that will go, and that will happily grow in a polytunnel. I will be showing you in a minute. So while we're waiting, I'm gonna do the same on all these plants. So my next one is Jack Breast. Again, that's probably will be going down quite deep. So I am removing, I would say nearly halfway down all the leaves. And that won't hurt the plant, I can promise you that. It's a very good indication in here what we've done, and I've put this on, how the roots grow from these little hairy bits and those nodes from that stem. I'm not sure how well my camera focuses, but you can see that root system in that pot. And those little hairs, that will be all roots. So that's done again. And I'm just gonna do that with all 6 of these plants. And then we are going to plant these. Nicely watered. Next step, remember, egg to each hole. I will crack those eggs with a spade. Can't put my spade in. I'll get another tool. I've got a dibber. And we'll just crack those eggs. And get the tomatoes. And ready to gently remove from the pot. And I try to place this on top of that string, so that kind of weigh it down like that. I'm gonna remove some more leaves, and now I can cover it. So I cover the string with the tomatoes like that, and then mount it up all around the tomato. I probably will put a bit more compost around it. Nice and straight, like that. And now I'm going to put the string around the plant, like that. And I will carry on doing this all along as the plant grows. Now get the next tomato plant. And I will be doing the same thing. Make sure I put the label back in. So take it out of the pot, place it on top of the egg and top of the string, like that. cover it back up. Necessary, I always do take some more leaves off. Just cover it back up nice and with a string. And that's it. Well, that was a good soak. It's a bit muddy. Never mind. It's well watered. Okay. Get some compost. Just got a wheelbarrow full of compost behind you. My homemade compost, and I'll just mound it up like that and put the sign in, and again around the plant, and it's done. It's all done. Make sure put this string around the plant like that. The plant will grow around the string, supports the tomato plant. That's it. All done. Okay. All good. Another 6 tomato plant is in the final position. So let me show you around. We have done this bed yesterday. Looking really good. What we got in here. Can't see. San Marzano. Yeah, San Marzano. Yeah, that's all bed. Most of the bed is San Marzano. I've only got a few Rio Grande in the back. So all these are the paste tomatoes. I will be canning with these. Making stews, vegetable stews, you know, tomato paste. On the other side, I've done this. This is the bed I've done first. I've done this last week. What we've got in here. Red Oxheart, mortgage lifter. What's this little one? Green zebra, Rio Grande in the back, Ukrainian purple, Costoluto Fiorentino. That's it. And I've done this a couple of days ago. We've got in here Black Russian, Czech breast, Gardener's Delight, Black Crim. What's in the back there? Brandywine Black, Red Oxheart, Rio Grande, Ukrainian purple, and this little sad looking Costoluto Fiorentino. Must have cracked this by mistake or damaged the stem. We'll see how it goes, and I might replace this one. But yeah. And the dog. I am really happy so far all this progress we are making. I have managed to put out 15 different varieties of tomatoes. So we are in an annex greenhouse. Somebody tried to get in. Hello, madam. Hello, madam. Do you want to tell my viewers what happened to you today? Did you get stung by the BBs today? Bless her. So yes, 15 different varieties of tomatoes are now out. I cannot believe it. We are filled about half of the raised beds in the polytunnel, and I've got quite a few in here in the annex greenhouse. Can you see? They are all looking really, really good. I will write down all the varieties if you're interested what I'm doing, but you know, this is just the beginning. The real fun will start when we are going to see how they develop, you know, the fruits, and then we're gonna harvest them. They're all gonna look so different, they're gonna taste different. We cook with them, we preserve with them, and I cannot wait to show you. So thank you so much to being here with me, and see you very soon. Bye friends!